Now let's use an example to show you exactly how this works. We're going to ask ChatGPT to help us create a formula in Google Spreadsheets. This is one of my favorite use cases of GPT, and I use it all the time. We could go search Google and spend a long time trying to find the right formula, or we could ask ChatGPT to give us the answer and tutor us on how it works. Now, I'm very good, some would say, at spreadsheets. I love them, but I can't remember all the formulas. So we're going to show you exactly how GPT can help you find the right formula to get to the answer you need. So first, we're going to look at a spreadsheet and use ChatGPT to help. Let's dive over into that spreadsheet. Now here's the exercise. There are several names of students on the list on the left in blue, and we want Google Spreadsheets to calculate how many times each of these persons' names appears without having to count all the entries. Let's say there's 1,000 of these and we have to go through and go Joe, Cassandra, Christina. You get the idea. It's like, whoa, what's going on? Now we only have about 24 of these, but imagine if there was 1,000. It gets a little exhausting. So how about we let technology do some of the work for us? So instead of counting and sorting, and those are good things, what we're going to do is we're going to give GPT a prompt. And we're going to say, GPT, you are a Google Spreadsheets expert. And we're going to teach you why you would say this in just a few minutes. You're a Google Spreadsheets expert. Please write a formula that counts how many times each name is listed in the cells B3 to B26, and then list the results in a table. See how I did B3 and B26? I basically just calculated this. So let's go ahead and take this over here, and we're going to go over to ChatGPT and put that in. Okay, so we're back over to GPT. We're going to try 3.5 here, and we're going to put this in, and let's press enter. And it's going to say, sure. Now I want to show you a couple different things. Let's go read it. Sure, here's a formula that will count how many times each name is listed in cells B3 to B26 and list the results in a table. First, to create the list of all the unique names, it's going to do unique. And it's tutoring us along the way. It's not just giving the solution. And then it's going to say how many uniques, count if, and then copy the formula, count if, and so on. Here's the formula. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think this is correct because I've tried this several times. So let's go over to the Google spreadsheet and let's plop it in right here, okay? And let's go ahead and put that in there. It's not correct. And I'm going to tell it now, let's go over and fix it. Now, if GPT gets something wrong, it's okay to kindly push back on it and say, that didn't work. That didn't work. Please try again. Okay, now watch this. It's going to say, I'm so sorry. It apologizes all the time. Now, I know that this is probably more accurate because it should start with query because I've done this before. But now it's going to teach us why query is a little bit better. So not everything that comes out of GPT is perfect. Let's go back over there and try it again. All right, so let's go ahead and insert this in here and boom, look at that. It works perfectly. Now, take a look at what happened right here. The first formula that we got wasn't right, and we asked it kindly, please try again. Number two, I hit enter in here, and I want to show you something interesting. ChatGPT helped me essentially. Look at, they're right next to my head, right there. ChatGPT helped me to find the count of how many people are here, but also it found something interesting. Cassandra is here 4 times. You see that? And Christina, I spelt it wrong twice, right? Because I was duplicating some things and moving quick. Do you see this spelling? It said, whoa, what's going on there? Which is super interesting. And then Joe is 6 times, Rachel, Stephen, and so on. We could also go back and do one more thing. Let's go ahead and dive into GPT one more time. I'm going to refine our results here. I'm going to say, please use that same formula, but sort the results in ascending order, largest number at the top. So it says, sure, and it gives me that. Now we're in 3.5 GPT, meaning it's faster. It doesn't quite have the power of 4 as of the time of this video, but it's still really powerful when it comes to programming or Excel. Let's go back over to the Google spreadsheet and input this one. Now we're back over to the spreadsheet, and I'm going to keep the original values up at the top, and I'm going to paste this new query that it gave us. And you're going to notice it gave us the right thing because Christina, the misspelling, is misspelled twice, and then they all go to 4, and then they go to 6. So Joe is the highest. And it gave us in sorting order, whether you want it that way or you could push back and say, please reverse it, and all these other things. Okay, so we're back. I actually asked it to put the largest number at the top, but it didn't. It gave us the largest number at the bottom, and that's okay for our example, but you might push back and say, sorry, that was wrong. Please put the largest number at the top, and you see how you have to refine it. You have to gut check, you have to verify, and you really have to do your due diligence on all this stuff that you get from this. Now, I want to do one more thing that I think is really interesting. I want to throw in, here's the information I have. What do you think of it? And then I'm just going to put the info in there and watch this. Check this out. It says, based on the information you provided, it seems like there are 6 unique names in the data sheet. And they're right. Now, it's worth noting that there's 2 names that are very similar, Christina, and they appear to have different counts. It's possible that these are intended to be the same name, but were entered with a typo or a different spelling. If you want to treat them as the same name, you can consider combining their counts when analyzing the data. How interesting is that? So we've used this information and we've created a formula, put it back in there, and it has helped us find, whoa, there was a problem with the information. This episode was brought to you by our smartsocial.com VIP program. It's called the Very Informed Parent Program, which helps you engage your students with teen-led video lessons, stay one step ahead with our premium parent newsletter, and discover hidden features on trending apps on teens' phones and our 54 plus live parent and student-friendly events every single year. You can click on the link below to chat with one of our team members if you want a free pass to our VIP program to support your community with our smartsocial.com resources. And if you're a district leader who has a success story, we would love to feature you on a future episode. You can click the links below to reach out. Thanks so much for listening, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Have a great day.